Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction of Doctor Who classics. Absolutely. Let's wrap up this story. I think there's only 2 more stories for us to do with this particular story that deals with, what is it called? The Gunslinger story? I think that's what it's called. Let's get through it, y'all. I actually did enjoy the first part, which I did tell you. The second part, the song just started to get a little bit annoying. And I'm assuming that they keep singing this song. So I hope there's only 2 more parts so we can get into the War Machine. I think you guys told me. I think the one that I thought that was next, you guys informed me that it's missing a part or parts. So we're gonna skip over that one and go on to the next full-length story. But let's wrap this one up first. You wanna see this in a full reaction? The links are down below. And while you're down there, please feel free to hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Doctor Who and find out exactly what the Doctor has got to give.
If he ain't out of here in 2 minutes, his friend Regret here is gonna swing in his place.
Stop singing till
Holiday! You're still in?
Holiday's my prisoner.
Only as long as he wants to be, I reckon.
Stay where you are, Doctor. They're bluffing.
If you believe that, boy, you're gonna be powerful surprised in a few minutes.
Stand here and allow them to hang Stephen. Keep talking back. You can stay out of sight. Lay him out, bad if he tries anything.
Coming out.
You're asking for it, Clanton. Time's about run out for you too, I reckon. Right in line with my shotgun.
Oh.
I'd keep real quiet if I was you.
Holiday. Ain't you even gonna come out and tell your old friend goodbye?
Hey, man, those men mean what they say.
Hey, didn't you think why to be risking his neck out there?
Not risking his neck.
Just you choose your friends better in future. First one that move gets it. You gonna be first, Billy?
I'll let Holly out there sometime. When you do, go on home.
Oh.
Necktie party's over.
All you have to do is talk big and look foolish, Clanton. Now get off the street. Stay out of this, Charlie.
Mr. Clanton, that ain't Doc Holliday that's being held.
Stay out of this, Charlie.
On account of Doc Holliday just being in the bar.
You're drunk.
And Seth Harper's still alive. Which he ain't.
What's that you say?
Holliday shot him, clean as a whistle. I just want to stop you boys getting up against the law over nothing.
You got an answer?
I don't have to answer you. I'll answer the committee if need be. Up won't be giving any orders when Pa gets through with him. He'll lose that star so fast. Boy, you maybe don't realize just how close that was.
Shall we take this sinner to the abode of the unrighteous?
he's gone kind of mental under Earp's heavy blow.
Necessary for Mr. Webb to hit him so hard. Now then, Doctor, it wasn't your neck in the noose just now.
Tomorrow morning we're leaving. Goodbye, Mr. Webb.
But Paul, Ringo rides alone. You know that. He might want to join up with us.
We'll offer Ringo 500.
Oh, come on, Pa. Nobody's worth that.
Citizens Committee here will be good on Earth. They will... Citizens Committee pack of female-minded old women.
We'll get Holiday, Paul. All we need is time.
All you need is guts, boy.
Yes, Toto. Well, my boy, presumably she spent the evening in her room.
She ain't in her room no more.
Why? Whatever for?
On account she checked out a while back.
But she was with Holiday?
Surely was. Him, her, and Kate lit out together. You want to find her? You find Doc Holliday.
Now, don't be ridiculous. Doc Holliday's a great friend.
His next extraction's going to be a bullet.
The first place you find.
There's a bar right across the street, a gambling saloon real close. No sense in riding too far when we may have to go back again real soon. Come on. You want me back again as soon as the real trouble starts.
Real trouble.
Clanton should try to throw anything against him, and I gotta get back.
I've got to get back too, remember?
Right now, I'm going to rustle up some food for us all.
Yay!
Not again.
Ran into an old friend, and he kind of lost his appetite.
Your last chance of earning your gunfighter's fee. And a gunfighter's doom, it's your last chance.
Sorry, stranger. Bar is closed.
Who's this?
You can just open it up again.
Oh.
Now, see here. Ringo.
Oh, that's
Johnny Ringo.
Shut up. How come you know my name?
I guess everybody. I sure enough heard about you.
What have you heard? You ain't heard nothing about me.
No, I ain't.
Ain't very flattering, is it?
A couple of boys was asking after you.
Who?
Two of the Clantons. I'll pay you $500 if you'll throw in with them again Warren Earp.
Got business of my own to settle first.
Because they're a-laying for holiday, too.
Is that so? I trailed him clear away from Fort Griffin. Understand? Well, give it here. I'll do the pouring.
On the house, sir.
Thanks.
I never figured different.
Was only saying
Oh,
you
Charlie. You say too much, huh?
I won't say nothing to nobody.
Now, ain't that just the truth?
Charlie,
her song.
the barman of fame, Johnny's name, and he spoke it out last garden a shroud.
Said you were taking me back to my friends today.
Today or the day after.
We're leaving now. Shoot you if I have to.
How you reckon get back to Tombstone without me?
I shall try not to kill you.
Just at the moment you're aiming right between my eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now take me back to Tombstone.
My oath as a gentleman of Georgia that I will take you back to Tombstone by nightfall.
You're rather faint.
Now, what in Hades goes on here?
The little lady and I have to go right back to Tombstone right away. You stay here and I'll come back and get you.
Stay here. Doc Holliday, you ain't planning on...
Oh, I honestly didn't want to have to shoot you.
And I didn't want to have to shoot you, neither.
He knew Johnny.
Sorry, Dad.
Doctor, look.
Scared me.
I think under the circumstances you'd better remain here until Mr. Worth arrives.
Only man in the territory low enough to kill an unarmed barman is Doc Holliday.
Well, we must find him.
Why is that?
Well, you see, a young lady of our acquaintance is with him.
And on gunning him down, eh?
No, certainly not, sir. Certainly not. I mean, reason with him.
Supposing I was to let you ride with me.
Well, you know where he is?
Reckon I do.
Mighty grateful.
I'm sure you would. Pop. I'd blast you down as soon as spit at you.
Said for me to tell you, got himself mixed up in a range war, I believe. Way and another, seems lucky you got me around. And Morgan's been teaching me how to handle a gun.
Figuring on keep me here. Just as long as it takes till the judge hits town.
I hear the name Doc Holliday mentioned.
You sure did.
Yes, well, I've got news of him. Dupont has gone off with him, and young Steving is following up, and I've got to wait. She's gone with a young man by the name of Ringo.
Ringo? Ringo?
Why, is he another friend of the Clantons?
Ringo's a friend of nobody. Professional gunfighter.
Let me out of here while there's still time, Herb.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, a barman at the last chance. I believe his name is Charlie, isn't it?
Sure. They're gonna have to leave you in charge after all, huh?
Are you going to be all right?
No.
You think we're gonna find him in this town?
On account it's the only one since Tombstone.
Hey, wait, look, how am I gonna know him?
You'll know him, boy.
Ringo has found her. Johnny Ringo's found Kate. She's coming his way. Her lovers, they say.
Well, ain't you glad to see me?
Jolly.
Well, ain't you? I heard you was going to be hitched to Doc Holliday, so I just came to congratulate you and the bridegroom.
He ran out on me as soon as we left Tombstone.
Now, why would he do a fool thing like that, pretty girl like you?
He found him a prettier one, Johnny?
The Gretz girl?
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Now, Johnny, would I lie to you?
Well, I guess you'll just have to wait till I finish this job in Tombstone. I've followed you for nigh on 2 years, figuring out what I should do to you when I caught up. You're coming back to me, Kate.
Oh, well, thank you.
Don't push your luck, Kate. Just go get your things.
Kinda young for responsibility, ain't you, boy?
You're wasting your time, Clanton. Save it for the judge.
I got brothers. Only they wouldn't leave me to face things all on my lonesome. Okay, but if I were you, I'd take a look behind me just the same. Don't you recognize one of the fighting Earps when you see one?
They get greener every year. Where are the keys up? Over on the desk. Yoo-hoo!
We're about to sing a song for you.
It's curtains for Warren. All outlaws are heading for town. Sawdust in the last chance saloon.
killer was Ringo.
On account of it must have been him or you. And I don't figure you killed Charlie.
Did see him shoot a gun out of Seth Harper's hand.
That was nothing to do with me. They hope that I should not be here when Stephen and Dodo come back.
You're gonna be here, all right.
This is utterly absurd. Nothing will ever induce me to raise a gun in anger. And I'd help shorten them some more.
Well, hallelujah, this is my brother Virgil. The bar's closed, Virgil.
Say, how'd that happen?
Oh, got himself shot. Warren's over there waiting for us, but Morgan can't make it. I'll tell you about it on the way.
We got him!
Seen you coming. Took you long enough.
Like I said, we shot down one of the Earp brothers.
Now you really have declared war.
Are heading for town on your way in the last chance saloon.
Who was it, boy?
Clantons, I guess. Coming real fast.
Oh, no one's a blaming you, son. Rest easy.
He's gone, Wyatt.
Get him on over to the bench there.
Wyatt, it's no use.
I'll get a warrant for him, Wyatt. I'll get him. You know that.
Ride on out to the Clantons and tell him we'll be waiting for him come sunup.
You uphold the law, you don't go starting a private.
You gonna try and stop me?
Or says that
Law can't bring my kid brother back.
We'll say.
Tell him the OK Corral.
OK Corral, near Calamity Street. The OK Corral boys of gunfighting fake stories alike of the OK Corral.
Oh, if the doc knew I was here, he'd blast my head off. Besides, you'd be shot in the back before you gone 10 yards.
What I seen it for?
I seen him. Old acquaintance of mine, Marshal at Dodge City.
Show our ace before we're ready to deal.
Okay, if you want me, you better shout real loud.
Your boys killed my kid brother, Clanton.
Well, now there's two sides to
Ain't
every...
here to argue.
Have a posse waiting? You're crazy.
Masterson's got no part in this, neither has the law.
Supposing that we don't go.
Then we'll come a-looking.
Oh, I'm with you and Wyatt.
You want to ride out with me?
Somehow I don't think it's going to be possible.
Sleep easy.
It looked like we got him. 2 to 4.
You mean I got him 2 to 1? Shut up, Billy. You ain't got a hope in hell again them two, and you ain't old enough to know it.
I figured you for a back shooter, Ringo.
I never figured you for any kind of shooter, Billy, which is why we'll do it my way.
Now, Mr. Webb, what part am I supposed to be playing? I thought you gave me this to uphold the law.
He's right, Wyatt. You can't ask him.
You seen him?
I seen him.
Gonna be there?
Oh, they'll be there. Name is Stephen Regret.
Stephen, what in the
Claim
world?
there's no power there. It's not a matter of choice. He's still searching for Dodo with Ringo.
Looks like you and me's gonna have a busy morning, Virgil.
Oh, this is sheer madness.
Run here at gunpoint by a woman.
You expect us to believe that?
Thank you.
Thank goodness you were safe.
See here, Wyatt. I don't take kindly to fighting alongside an outlaw, friend of yours or no.
Just wish you good luck and go up and find my Kate.
No, you'll find her at the Clantons.
With Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo.
Oh, I saw them myself.
Can you not uphold the law without using firearms?
Now I've got Doc Holliday back. Why, you can hand in your badge anytime you want to, Pop.
Here you are, Bet. There's your badge, and there is your wretched weapon.
Well, just walk right up there and face him.
You reckon old Bar Clan ain't lining up for no square dance? I'm gonna play this my way.
What is your way, Dr. Holliday?
Quite sure that Stephen can take care of himself.
Yes, but I'm not just worrying about Stephen. Who is going to uphold law and order in this territory?
That's all I know to talk Wyatt out of this, and he won't listen. I'm asking you to go talk to the Clantons. But if when you go to him wearing your badge, say I'll guarantee him a fair trial, it might just persuade him.
Well, Mr. Sheriff, if you need my assistance, I certainly will go along and talk to them.
Boys are on the way. On their way to murder?
Back and forth.
I want to see my own sons killed. Masterson will see they hang for it.
When the shooting's over, we'll have this town in the palm of our hands. Can't build an empire, boy, without getting a mite unscrupulous.
I come along to ask you to call off your boys from embarking on this ridiculous duel. You'll do this, I'm sure that Masterson will see that they get a fair trial.
Well, that's real handsome.
You would prefer them to be shot down in the street.
Well, they can take their chances.
In the presence of Mr. Ringo, I can assure you, sir, that also has been anticipated.
Still only 2 of them against 4.
You have been sadly misinformed. Dr. Holliday is there also.
What?
You tell all the plans.
Kid?
The dad blasted lie. He's right there in Tombstone with the Earp.
Again, my boys.
at the OK Corral near Calamity Street.
Just remember what I told you.
Yeah, I remember. We're the bait in the trap.
That's right. Start firing before they get into range. And go on firing so they don't get a chance to look behind.
The last chance saloon.
Why these here get-togethers has to be held to sun up, I never will know if 'tain't civilized. But strolling along real easy behind you on the shady side of the street.
And the Clantons, they played out.
Well, if it ain't Doc Holliday, throw down your gun. Well, the girl gets it.
I thought you'd do better than that, Mr. Ringo.
Go on now, you get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, Doc. I was only trying to help.
Ringo was here.
And?
He ain't no more.
Oh, that was a nice face when it got shot. Oh, you're dead.
And they was the Lord. Earps is the lawman. Ain't gonna win.
Surely Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp is no longer a lawman. Besides, he has killed 2 Clantons. Nothing Masterson wouldn't do to oblige a friend.
And it all was the same?
It's yours.
Thank you.
Goodbye, you all.
So fill up your glasses and join in the song.
You're fast becoming a prey to every cliche-ridden convention in the American West. There you go. Go along.
Last chance singing till you're numb.
Yes, I think I can say that I know just exactly where we are. Age of peace and prosperity.
Yay.
Now, I'm going to be off.
Doctor Who and the Savages. That's what we won't be seeing, y'all. Well. So, we finally got over those 2 episodes and the story. I have to say, you know what it is? I'm trying to find nice things to say. I mean, you know what? It's still a Doctor Who episode, so that I do appreciate. The song, for those that I would say have ADD, right? I'll say for myself. When we were going to dialogue, then we go to, I'm not really big on musical type movies. It's very rare. Like, there are some more recent ones that I can think of that I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty good. But this was very similar to the Color Purple musical that just came out. And I did not care for that at all. It was hard for me to follow it because they were giving us dialogue with the song, like, to move the story, and they were moving the story by singing, so you had to pay attention to every single word, and if you just hated the music overall, you're like, okay, you tune out, right? And I got to one point of these 2 episodes, as well as the last one, where the second story, I kind of zoned out when they started singing. I actually just realized, I think in the second part, or third part I should say, that the song actually, the words is moving the story. So then I started to pay attention to what they were saying. It also was kind of hard. Somebody said in one of the last reactions of Doctor Who that their accents were really bad. I didn't pick on the accents being bad, but I did pick up that it was pretty hard to understand what they were trying to say sometimes. And then somebody could type down ferociously down below about putting on closed caption, but I didn't want to do that, so I was lost. So some parts I was like, I don't know what they're saying, and I just kind of moved right along as Doctor Who started playing. I don't know what I'm pressing that's making this shit turn on. But regardless, so we had certain elements in these 2 stories that got me completely confused, completely lost. But then I liked, especially the ending, I liked the fighting. I liked the gunfighting. I think that on paper, reading it as well as like, okay, you're gonna sing this part, okay, we're gonna do this gunfight, it probably read amazing on paper, but when it was reenacted, then it started to look like a hot-ass mess. I also don't know much about cowboys. I know of a Johnny Ringo, like the name, but I thought it was like from a movie. But clearly, it must be real life. And Doc Holliday, I don't think I've ever heard of, but clearly it's a real person because Doctor Who definitely does. Let me look it up. Dr. Holliday. I'm just kind of interested. Oh, and the guy who played Dr. Holliday looked almost very similar to the actual Dr. Holliday. John Henry Holliday, better known as Doc Holliday, was an American dentist, gambler, and gunfighter who was close friend and associate of a lawman, Warren Earp, what we just saw. Holliday is best known for his role in the events surrounding and his participation in the gunfight at the OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona. He was born in August 14th, 1851 in Atlanta, Georgia. He died November 8th, 1887. He was buried in Linwood Cemetery, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. In case you guys want to go there, go check it out. His spouse died in 1882, Big Nose Kate. I'm mad her name was Big Nose Kate. Where was that? Let me click on Big Nose Kate. Let me see, she had it. Oh, okay. And now I know why her name was Big Nose. That's so rude. And then you can see the Doc Holliday tombstone, which is, wow, it's pretty big. So there's that. So Doc Holliday obviously was a real person, and I guess that everything that happened was true events. So, and that's what I like about Doctor Who. It goes through that you don't. I stopped myself. It goes through stuff that maybe you don't know that happened in your history, and then it brings it to light with a fun, lighthearted story, or they try to make it a lighthearted story and an entertaining story for everybody to view. Because people like me who don't really know much about history, which is so sad, on certain events. I know about other history, but you know, there's certain things I have no idea about, and this is one. It's good to learn, and I learned it from a Doctor Who episode. Why the F not? So I did enjoy that aspect. I'm very excited that we're moving right along. We're not gonna be watching Savages, as you guys told me. I think we're going to something called the War Machine story, and then we're gonna be getting into the next one. You guys did say 3 episodes of the following after War Machines. It's called War Machines. I think you said after that is a story, 3 parts are there. The 4th part is animation. You guys told me I would love it, watch it, so we will be doing it. I hear you loud and clear. We will be doing that. There's 3 stories in there. We'll do the animation, and then we'll go in. I think that's the 4th season though. So why the hell not? So I'm very excited to be getting into the next story. I don't know how many episodes there are of that story. Let me see if I have it here. It might be 6, right? You guys can comment and let me know. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm actually excited for our 2nd Doctor. I know it's a coming, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. While you're here, please check out all my other reactions. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, steady your lives. One at a time, I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'll be the fucker running through the 6 with a bag.